This is a good one. Here, take this meat for yourself. Mine? Not at all. It belongs to itself. It sometimes brings me old bones to help with my puzzles, that's all. I should be clear. While I don't know what bones these are, I can say for certain they don't belong to any humans who slumber here or elsewhere. Bones are another thing that tickles my fancy. Sometimes when I see one that's a bit unusual, I'll pick it up and add it to my collection. Then when I'm feeling bored, I try to connect all my bones and create something whole. A bit like doing a jigsaw puzzle. You could call it a form of artistic expression. Even though each piece of this bone puzzle picture is unrelated to the next, and indeed they cannot possibly be related, just pondering how best to put them together and create something beautiful is an extremely relaxing process. Then, one day, an uninvited guest intruded on the room where I kept my bone puzzle picture. It was none other than the dog you saw just now. It did. By the time I entered the room, the little intruder had completely dismantled my picture. The second it turned and saw me, it bolted away between my legs. Luckily, all was not lost, as I'd already taken a photo of it. And more than that, now that my old puzzle was dismantled, I was free to construct an even bigger puzzle with my growing collection of bones. Which is how I consoled myself at the time. After all, the damage had been done, so why not look on the bright side? The next day, as I was just about to begin piecing my puzzle together, my four-legged guest returned, and this time it brought a mouthful of bones. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but its intent became clear when it laid its animal bones at my feet and then placed them one by one into my puzzle. After that, it simply sat down and looked at me. After I gave it some cured meat, it got up and left. Ever since then, it's dropped by from time to time to give me bones in exchange for food. I think you might be viewing this with a little too much sentimentality. It's just a dog looking for food, nothing more. I'm a source of sustenance, and luckily for my canine friend, I happen to be relatively generous. Not that that's a bad thing. I view it more as an assistant under my employ. It doesn't speak, and it leaves when I tell it to. That's pretty much everything you could hope for in an assistant. If you'd like, you can give it some meat. Sometimes it sits and waits by your side, which I think probably means it's still hungry. Perhaps it might be a little more friendly with someone such as yourself.
All 15 samples have been collected and encased in low-temperature vessels. 2 layers, 1 metal, 1 ceramic, ready to be shipped tonight.
Take them to the Flower Feather Clan via express ship. From there, get them on priority shipping using the courier's Blue Bolt service. Once they reach the northern edge of the Children of Echoes, transfer them to another boat that'll go east and arrive at Elong Wharf through a special customs checkpoint. Speed is of the essence.
Got it. A combination of Plan B3 and Plan C2, then. Uh-huh. It's the Traveler. How did you do that? It's like you just appeared right there without even making the slightest noise.
Don't be nervous. Just treat her like she's your boss. Interesting timing. Traveler, meet Cyril. She's with us.
I'll leave you to it then. Miss Yelan, I'll ensure everything is arranged to your specifications.
They're plant and mineral samples containing Kuvaki. I'm sending them back to Liyue for the Ministry of Civil Affairs to analyze. Nothing escapes you. There are also some pictures relating to the Fatui among these samples. These show their research facilities, their current weaponry, and the distribution of their camps. Liyue is a long way from Nodcry, but it never hurts to be prepared. It's one of the reasons, but I'm also here to purchase some intel from Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets. Dealing with her always requires a lot of preparation, both mental and financial. Have you ever heard of the Northern Intelligence Network? It's essentially a forum for intel exchange, a loosely structured organization with no real rules or regulations. But you can find well-connected people from all walks of life there who are willing to trade information, as long as you can pay their price. Nefer currently represents this Northern Intelligence Network, and the Curatorium she operates is its primary point of sale. If intel was all they sold, that would be one thing. But it's said the network has spies planted in every region, and that they're always on the lookout for even more informants. In no small part thanks to the efforts of my colleagues, the network's tendrils have been unable to take hold in Liyue. It doesn't matter if they send official representatives or smuggle in spies. They are met with a polite but firm rejection every time. I imagine that we must be one of the very few unknowns remaining on their map of the world. Business is business, and Mora talks. She's not one to say no to a big bag of coins. Other factors notwithstanding, I'm a valuable customer. The Northern Intelligence Network has plenty of information that only I'm willing to buy. Well done for picking up on my phrasing. You're getting good at finding clues. Up until now, all of my dealings with the network have been of a personal nature. The Ministry has nothing to do with it. Of course, let's just say I have lots of influence. Mora. Lots and lots of Mora. More than enough to influence dear Lady Nefer. With someone like her, it's better to spend a little Mora than to end up owing a favor. It's important to remain vigilant in your dealings with her. She's not an easy person to deal with. If you ever see us together, chances are we're conducting business. If you have any trust in me at all, then cover your ears and stay out of it. That'll save you a whole world of trouble. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I still have some preparations to make. Goodbye for now. Oh, and Traveler, before I go, if you don't mind me saying, you may wish to return to Liyue for a cup of tea. Even if stray winds blow, the mountains of Liyue should shield you while you drink.
Little dearie, you gotta eat your breakfast, or you're never gonna grow up big and strong.
I know. There is still lacquerberry residue hanging from the corner of its mouth.
Huh? What?
Its recovery is progressing smoothly. In a few more days, we can ask Miss Lauma to send it back to its herd. I know. I am sure you know that it deserves to go back home instead of staying with us.
But...
Did the Lady Moonchanter from the Frost Moon Scions not say as much when she came to treat the deer? Its family might be worried about it. Once it has recovered, it would be best to send it home.
I know, but, you know, it obviously hasn't recovered yet. Does your leg still hurt? Do you want to go home?
I know. Didn't the Lady Moonchanter promise us that she would come and pick up the deer? When the time comes, let's ask her to listen to what the deer has to say again.
Look, a rainbow!
I know. Didn't the when the time comes, let's ask...
Silence!
Let the world collide! A burst of flavor! Off to the...
I miscalculated. Yes, this is it. The tides beckon.
Keep going! A dash of frosting! Strike a pose! Paradigm
Settle down! Catch!
fearless.
Failure is just as...
Shower me with flames! Let's shower this weapon singed! Goose on the loose! Raining fire!
Be sanctified. Bow your head. Flying kick!
Into the void! I gotta cool it down a notch.
It's been a long time. I'm Durin. Everyone used to call me Mini Durin, but as you can see, I'm not really mini anymore. Do you find my appearance strange? To tell you the truth, it's still a little strange to me. I have so much to learn. I hope you don't mind if I ask you for help.
Nice to meet you. If you've got a commission, spit it out. As long as the pay's right, I can help you with anything. Most things. I can help you with most things. else more interesting to do? Fingers crossed he comes traveling.
All right.
Merciless.
Watch this! Show me your then!
Frost! Strike a pop!
Bow your head.
Fearless! Into the void!
Yes, you are. Qualified after all.
Let the world collide! Where are you?
Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Merciless.
Miscalculated.
A burst with flavor! Strike a pop!
Bow your head.
Time to shine! Fearless.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Out of my... Off to the breeze!
Bow your head.
Be gone! Let my name echo in song! The pinnacle of excellence! Out of a dash of frost!
Silence. The tides beckon.
Yoo-hoo! Yeah!
Bow your head.
Time to shine! Off to the freezer!
Settle down.
Goose on the loose! Strike a pop!
Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
Got you! A dash of frosting! Let the world collide!
Settle down. I see the temperate waters of eons past.
Got you! Winter shall eventually come. Merciless.
Let's open
Off to the freezer!
Silence!
Fight!
At first, the flavor! Let my name echo in song! And never star goes out! That's what...
Bow your head. Pretty strong.
Strike a pose! Ah! realm is... If you ever have...
Hello there. There was a familiar scent of... Good night. Tonight's wind is gentle.
I suppose it wouldn't. If you find yourself having time for small talk, you should be spending it on refining your martial prowess instead. What would you like to ask? So, you're still trying to understand me. I wouldn't say that I've had many fun experiences in my life. The last time I had fun was way back. When I was little, there was a giant lizard that lived in the woods by my house. It wasn't afraid of humans. It was actually quite friendly with them. My mom said that it was hundreds of years old. Don't know if that's true or not. All I know is, it did look pretty old. It spent all its days sunbathing in the treetops. I loved exploring the forest as a child. One day, I was chased by a swarm of hornets, each one the size of my palm. In desperation, I ran to the lizard and begged it for help. To my surprise, the lizard was helpless against the hornets too, so we just ran together, away from the swarm. I was faster and managed to dive into a river, escaping the danger. When I returned to check up on the lizard, it had collapsed upon the ground. I thought it had died, and cried bitter tears as I held it in my arms. I was so devastated that I gave it a proper burial, and even tried to set up a stele in lieu of a tombstone. But before I could finish, my mom caught me. She immediately dug the old lizard out,
dressed its wounds, and brought it back from the brink of oblivion. After that, it continued to be friendly with all humans. All except me. Every time it saw me, it would flee like the wind. I don't even know if it survived that fire. I suppose... Your power to purify the abyss. I'm curious about how I'd tackle that if I ever faced it in battle. Needless to say, I'd have to adapt my strategy. Well, there is only one way to find out. Maybe not now. If we both used our full strength, I doubt even this Adepti contraption could withstand the force of our clash. Let's save that fight for another time and place. For now, I'd like to discuss another matter with you. When faced with the Abyss, most creatures either fall victim to its corruption, or, like me, adapt and learn to wield it for themselves. You, of course, possess a very special power. Do you have any plans as to how you'd like to use it? An unsurprising answer. It proves that you're still committed to justice and compassion. Many people believe they would help others in a time of crisis. Yet when they obtain the power to do so, concern themselves only with personal gain. What do you think best explains that? A weak will? Or the all-corrupting nature of power? Master once said that for humans, all roads lead back to the self. But I suppose that's not an absolute. Not when there are those like you who are still willing to use their power to help others. All right, let's leave the discussion here for now. Deep conversations can guide us and help us see the way, but they shouldn't distract us from our training. I'll start my drills now. Let me know if you'd like to join.
So, that's impressive. I'd like to take a look around, see what you've done with this place. Maybe I'll pick up a thing or two about furnishing and decorating. Wow, I like how you've arranged some of your furnishings. It's fun and practical. I'm actually thinking about redecorating my own yard at the moment. You don't charge tuition fees, right? Teach you something, huh? Let me think. I think I'd be hard-pressed to teach a seasoned adventurer like you any new tricks. But if I had to pick something... Okay, try this hand gesture. Yep, it might look simple, but the angle and the frequency of repetitions are key. Not too fast, not too slow. Just calm and gentle, with a sense of rhythm. That way, they can feel your energy. If you get it right, you'll have cats, dogs, and saurians coming up to say hi to you. They see it as a sign of friendship. Useful little trick, huh? I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe for smaller animals, but with most saurians, whistling can anger them. Saurians can have big egos, and they're pretty intelligent creatures too. They won't appreciate being controlled or condescended to. Fundamentally, dealing with saurians is no different from dealing with people. Honesty and respect goes a long way.
Your abode is both comfortable and homely, and the decor within and without is most rich in style. It exudes the fine tastes of its host. For inviting me here, you have my sincerest gratitude. Your concern is most touching. Fret not, for I am enjoying myself. Every conceivable need is met here, a testament to the host's meticulous thoughtfulness. Hardly. I came here empty-handed, bearing not even a gift. But you treated me to dishes you prepared, and so I offered you sincere compliments in return. It's only polite. But aside from this desire, born out of mere curiosity, all my other material needs are met. You are much too kind. If you truly wished for me to nitpick, then I suppose I might offer some critical suggestions regarding the allocation of accommodations here. If convenient, perhaps I could request for a room that is quieter and in a more secluded spot. Accustomed as I am to living alone in a cemetery for many years, a gloomy environment is in fact more comfortable for me. Your abode is for inviting me? I certainly would. What is on your mind today? That is well. We can discuss any matter you please. Death, freedom, meaning and solitude. Or what we shall have to eat later. And yet, perhaps I understand this state of yours. When people deliberately seek conversation with others, it is easy for their efforts to be in vain. If we wish to speak, we should not hesitate. Whatever thoughts linger in your heart, say them, and do so decisively. No matter how trivial these thoughts may seem, what matters is that they are said and heard. For instance, if you see an insect on your way out today, or if you plan to go fishing later. You mean, why do I not cut it short and neat like my colleagues? Why this look, of all choices? I see. I did not expect you to take an interest in my appearance. Yes. Knowing this has helped me understand you better. Have you heard the saying, one's appearance is a reflection of their innermost thoughts and experiences? There was a time when my long, smooth hair was a symbol of my status. It was a habit for me back then. I suppose this will suffice as an answer to your question.
Whoa! So you have a giant workshop too? What do you build around here? Oh, you don't have to say if you don't want to. I was just curious. Anyway, thanks for bringing me here. It's great! I got to talk to Tubby for the whole day. Her full name is even harder to remember than the Boomer Blast Kubaki energy cannon. Something to do with rain, I think? I don't get it at all. Oh, right, yeah. Another group that can't be explained in terms of science and mechanics. That seems to be a recurring theme ever since leaving Nutcry. Well, anyway, Toby told me building things here is super easy. All you need is a blueprint. So I decided to get started on my next machine. I had the design schematic, tools, and components all ready to go. But then she said none of it was usable. See? So it's not easy at all. It's nothing like what I'm used to. I guess that means no tinkering for me. Okay. I'm a little sad I won't get to build anything. But as a guest here, I guess it's better not to overstep. But, could we maybe get a crumb cookie maker? Then, at least we'll have something to snack on together. Whoa! Oh, you don't... Sure, but, could you help me find my precision machinery hex nut first? No idea. When was it? Earlier today? Or maybe yesterday? Sorry, when I get busy, I tend to lose track of time. Oh, that's easy. Whenever my room gets too messy and I can't find something, I just call out, "Enough!" It's the fastest way to fix the situation. Even if it means walking right into a lecture. Huh, but you don't have somebody like that to help you. How do you survive? But if I had to spend time on cleaning after pouring countless hours into making stuff, there'd be no time left over for snacks. What? No. We need to be a united front, like a snack alliance. Ah, I get it. You've forgotten how good a delicious, crumbly cookie can be, haven't you? Well, you're in luck, because I got extra. Here, we can... Hey, my hex knot! It was in my sleeve the whole time.
This should be the book that the director wants. Ah, Traveler. Always a pleasure. As it happens, the director asked me to help her purchase some books. This is only part of her list. There are some items that are not on sale here. I've already asked the store owner to purchase them. Not before this, no. But I have read a few recently, at Director Who's urging. Quite interesting, I must say. Inazuman's stories are written in a vastly different style from those of Liu. I wouldn't say that either is better. All people have their preferences after all. What of it? I thought the book's depiction of the Shogun's martial prowess was most vivid. The research the characters conducted into the Muso no Hitotachi was also quite fascinating. It's getting late. I should go deliver these books to Director Hu. Let's meet again sometime.
Finally, some progress at last. Now, to somehow put all these things back where they belong. I know. There's petrified seeds of an ancient tree, fossilized animal bones, colorful stones, more deposit boxes that people buried for safekeeping, wish boxes, letters with photos enclosed. Well, weasel thieves have a different perspective on value from us. It seems like this one just bagged anything and everything that grabbed its attention. The seeds and rocks will be easy enough to deal with, but those storage boxes and wish boxes will have been buried with the express purpose of digging them up at a later date. Thanks for the kind offer, but I've already engaged another slightly more mature weasel thief to handle this. It will be in charge of moving all the items back to their original spots. After all, the kid's heart was in the right place. Making it put everything back where it found it would break its poor little heart.
But won't the other weasel thief you've hired tell the first one everything?
Hopefully not. The little one prefers to live on its own and act solo, so they're unlikely to meet. It also has a short attention span. Give it half a month, and I'd be very surprised if it still remembers anything it dug up. I speak their language, and I've had the privilege of their company for a long time. It's only natural that I've come to understand them, no different from making friends. By contrast, other people can't understand what animals are saying, so they're bound to make mistakes when trying to understand them. That's why, in a lot of literature on the topic, phrases like bestial nature are rife with negative connotations, while human nature is seen in a more rounded light. You're right. I'm sure those books would have turned out quite differently if they were written by a wolf or a rhyme-horned deer. In any case, to me, human nature and bestial nature are both simply nature. Whether human or beast, all have moments of courage and of cowardice, times of both greed and rage. We all rejoice in our successes and mourn our failures. These experiences are neither inherently human nor inherently animal. They are a part of our shared nature, a nature bestowed upon all living things by Mother Nature herself. I do sometimes wonder whether the world around us might have turned out for the better if humans and animals could communicate with each other. But I know it is but a fantastical idea that can never be. Then there are those who reject nature and turn their back on the natural way. They are the wayward ones who do not hesitate to pull the trigger, even when they speak the same language as the object of their slaughter. Yes, child. I know you can protect yourself, and that you are far fleeter of foot than they. Do not worry. No one shall harm you again. How time flies. I should get back to sorting through that pile of treasure. I should have enough time to get everything in order before the weasel thief arrives. Ah, it's you, Traveler. I trust you're well. No, that's not it at all. It's just, my antlers are quite heavy. I almost toppled over. It gave me quite a shock. Indeed it does. As you've seen, my antlers are bigger than everyone else's. It can get quite exhausting whenever I have to walk long distances. Which is why I try to find the time to come here and rest whenever I can. I fear I must have nodded off this time, however. I'm afraid nothing much helps beyond finding somewhere to sit down every now and then and taking a rest. Miss Aino once offered to produce a mechanical device that would help support my neck and antlers. While I was grateful, it didn't seem to be entirely... how should I put it? Yes, that's a fine choice of word. Someone in my role needs to maintain a certain image. As Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions, it would be unseemly to appear in public with a machine around my neck. Indeed. That's actually... I must say I found that quite the amusing mental image. Thank you. A good laugh was exactly what I needed to chase the tiredness away. Don't be a stranger. Feel free to drop by whenever you're passing through. I'll make sure we have all the fresh fruit you can eat. Show no fear.
Silence!
Looks like I went too far.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
You'll get lost by.
Off to the freezer! Boost on the loose! Yoo-hoo!
Bow your head.
My salute. You are not welcome.
New hunting.
Settle down.
Into the void! Merciless.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled!
Time to shine!
Silence!
Merciless! Paradigm shift! Ha! Flavor! Off to the freeze! Fearless! Another star goes out! Ha!
fearsome the lightning may be.
Fearless. Strike a pose! Let the world come on! A little elusive.
Settle down! The time beckons.
The pinnacle of excellence!
Merciless. Into the void.
Almost.
Merciless.
You are not welcome.
Attack the frost!
Law of the jungle! Law of the jungle!
Time to shine! Fearless. Paradigm shift.
Be sanctified. Bow your head. Where do you think you're going?
Goose on the loose! Off to the freezer!
Merciless. Another star goes out!
Settle down! Where do you think you're going? Law of the jungle! Bow your head. Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! Fearless! Paradigm shift!
You've earned yourself a reward.
Though we have never
and socks are soaking wet. I want to go home.
Nice. I like the rain.
Time to shine!
Shine down! As one with wind and cloud! One with nature!
A burst of flavor!
Illusion shattered!
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait. Shine down!
Strike a pose!
Into the wind!
Off to the freezer!
Now you shall perish!
There is no escape! Yoo-hoo! A little elusive!
What I do wrong?
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
Strike a pose! My name echoes! frosting!
The tides beckon.
Isn't a single one missing.
Happy to apply!
Settle down!
Happy to apply!
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Let my name echo in song! Strike a pop! A burst of flavor! Off to the freeze!
The tides beckon.
Another star goes out! That's more like it. Ah! Oh, rip!
Bow your head.
Fearless. Shower me with the... Time to shine! Strike a pop! The pinnacle of excellence!
Settle down. An oversight on my part. Be sanctified.
The stars fade to black. Add Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for completing.